Hey guys, welcome back to the Watches and Giggles channel. I'm Chris from Chicago. First off, as always, everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by, and if you're returning, guys, thank you so much for coming back. I do appreciate it. Guys, in today's video, we're going to be talking about the Rolex Sea Dweller 126600, and now may be the time to strike while the iron is cold. Well, what do I mean by that, guys? Well, this is going for not much of a premium on the gray market, as it only has a very small one of probably around $1,000. When you consider this watch is $11,700 at your authorized dealer, and with tax you're going to be over $12,000, you should be able to pick this up for around $13,000 brand new. But before we get into all that, guys, we'll see what I'm wearing. And today I have on nothing, little anticlimactic. I'm in Michigan celebrating the holidays, a little Christmas celebration here with my family, and I only brought this one watch, and I thought it would be a good time to talk about it, as how this watch is a little cooler in the Rolex catalog at the moment. But before we do, guys, I just wanted to briefly thank each and every one of you that have subscribed to the channel. I don't do that enough. I do want to say thank you, as I have hit 2,000. That's very, very humbling. And with that, I've been getting a lot of emails lately, so bear with me. I will try to respond to each and every one of you. But also, guys, I've been getting a lot of emails from independent brands, micro brands, watch rolls, watch winders, etc., for me to do some reviews, which I was a little shocked and surprised, but also humbled by that. Let me know if that's something you guys would like to see in the future for future vids, as I do have an opportunity to do that, but I'd like to keep this a watch enthusiast channel, as I do consider it that, as we talk about my journey and our journey through watches, as well as mostly Rolex, Omega, and Tudor, as that's what I own. But yeah, I'll be curious to see what you guys say. So I have an opportunity to do that, some reviews. Let me know if that's something you'd like to see. But let's get into this watch, guys. So this watch, guys, I'd like to consider right now a slow burner. That's correct. As you can pick this up on the secondary and gray market for not much more than MSRP when you consider tax, guys. And quickly here, this has one of the most beautiful Rolex dials, in my opinion. It's not the same glossy black dial you'll get on a Submariner. It almost looks like a gray finish in some lights. And also, we know you have that beautiful Sea Dweller there in red. Now, I bought this watch in 2019, so you'll see it does have the crown in between the Swiss and the Made. And most won't consider this the anniversary edition, because the ones in 2017 did not have that crown. And most enthusiasts and most watch people will consider that's the one to own. Only time will tell, guys, and we'll see down the road if that's true. But the bezel action on this watch is sublime. It's just so beautiful, guys. You can feel every click. It's strong, it's sturdy, it's loud, it's magnificent. And some, details on this watch you won't get for the new Rolex Submariner, the 41. This is actually 40.5, as you get this talking point with the helium escape valve. No, we won't probably use it, but it is fun to talk about. Also, we get some case back writing here, which is just magnificent. And this was the first watch, guys, or one of the first watches to slim down the lugs here. That's correct. And also does have a wider bracelet here of 22, and the new 41 millimeter or 40.5, which it really is, Submariner has a 41 across right here, as well as the bigger clasp like this one. And this one does sit at 43 millimeters, so it is going to be a little cumbersome for daily wear, but I did wear this watch almost daily for about a year. Recently, I purchased a Rolex Explorer 214270. You can check out that vid if you like, but that is taking over as my daily driver. And this one I am now using as my weekend warrior. It will get worn every week, but probably mostly just on the weekends and when I come home from work sometimes. But for a daily driver, guys, the only thing you really have to worry about is if you have the wrist to support it. I have a 7.5-inch wrist. I would say anything over 7 inches, you can work with this watch quite well. If you don't have your cuff specially made, it will bang into that cuff there, guys. So keep that in mind if you wear a suit, if you're a suit and tie guy. If your jackets and shirts are not specially made, it is going to be a little cumbersome to get under that cuff, guys. But the fully graduated bezel, the case back writing, the bigger clasp, it does have the same movement, the 3235 as the new Submariner, and that new Submariner carries a higher premium on the gray market or secondary market than this guy's right now. So I'll say this, guys, if you've been sitting on the fence and you've been waiting for a sub, but you kind of like this more, but you're getting caught in the trap, as I almost did. I almost sold this watch for a Rolex Hulk, which I would have regretted. You could check out that vid if you want later. But guys, just pull the trigger. Strike while the iron's cold. Buy low, sell high. Don't buy high and sell low. Just get it. I actually like that this watch is not really talked about much right now, and it doesn't have a lot of steam. There's not a lot of momentum behind it. But when Rolex does discontinue that red writing or the whole watch, it'll probably go up in value, as most do, as it does have characters that make this unique and special, guys. So I give it my blessing. I really love it. I really enjoy it. And if you have the risk to support it, guys, I say go for it. That's going to do it for today's vid, guys. We'll first get a little wrist shot, because I can't talk about this watch and not put it on the wrist for the whole video. But just a short vid, guys, talking about how I think this is a good value or a bargain in the Rolex catalog right now. So if you've been sitting on the fence and you have a big enough wrist, I say go for it, guys. Also want to say happy holidays. Hope everyone's doing well. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Take care, guys.